Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's the Little Cute Podcast, not too long. Oh, I'm just chilling over here with Zoro. Me and Zoro just hanging out. We went for a cute little walk together. He pooped on the street, and I picked it up, and then I flushed it down the toilet because you're not allowed to throw away poop for whatever reason. In Japan, I don't know, they don't want to burn all the dog poop. I guess it's bad for the environment, might hurt the global warming, so we gotta flush it down the toilet so the fish can eat it or something. I don't know exactly. Anyway. Speaking of poop, Zoro pooped on my carpet yesterday. Goddamn dog. I was eating a steak, I was eating a steak, watching YouTube, he's like barking at me. He's like, bro, give me some of that steak, bro. I'm like, nope, not going to give you any of this steak. And he's like, bro, all right, I'm going to take a dump on your carpet while you're not looking, I'm going to turn around, there's a dump on my carpet right behind me. It's a good thing I didn't back up my chair. I would have rolled right over it, goddamn dog. Anyway, I love having a pet. It's great. It's awesome. They poop and pee all over your carpet. And, cost a lot of money. Oh, anyway, I'm about to go to a little Tokyo roast battle tonight, dude. Tokyo roast battle, dude. It's like roast battle, except it's in Tokyo. Yeah, speaking of which, like the roast battle people that are organizing, like, the roast battles, they're trying to get, like, international roast battle, so they're, like, flying. They have, like, in different cities, they got, like, roast battle London, roast battle Tokyo, roast battle Mexico City, roast battle Antarctica, and they're flying people in every couple months or whatever, so one of our comedians went over there, flew into LA, I guess he got a free ticket. I wish they would have offered that to me. That would have been nice to have a free ticket back to America, And of course he's not Japanese, but I guess he's the only comedian that doesn't have a full-time job, so he was able to go. And, represent Japan, of course. Of course, he's not Japanese. I kind of felt like we should have sent one of the Japanese comedians over there, just for the sake of, the fact that we're Roast Battle Tokyo, I think, anyway, the club got a good shout out, Tokyo Comedy Bar got a shout out there, so, hopefully more people will start coming to the shows here, Anywho, should be doing that. Roast Battle Tokyo tonight, dude. I'm roasting and getting roasted. I'm roasting a pot roast in the oven, 400 degrees for 2 hours. I guess that's too much. It's a slow roast, 250 degrees for 4 hours. I think that's better. Don't want to burn your roast. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, I was walking home. Or I wasn't walking home. I was walking on the train station. I was at the train station the other day, I was walking on the platform. There's this drunk guy walking in front of me, He's like holding a beer. He's like, and he's swaying back and forth, He's like drunk walking, And he starts like walking towards the edge of the platform there, And I'm like right behind him. And I'm just thinking, I was like, oh man, this drunk guy, if he keeps wobbling like this, he's gonna fall over the edge there, He's gonna fall in front of the train there, And then like 5 seconds later, he starts wobbling. He starts leaning towards the edge there. And I just put my hand out, like by his shoulder, and just sort of push him, And he looks back at me like, oh, what's going on here? I'm like, oh, hey, be careful. Be careful. You almost just died there. Maybe quit drinking the beer. And he's like, oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm like, yeah, no problem, Be careful, all right? You're a little drunky. Maybe don't walk towards the edge of the platform. I guess that's the end of that story. That's the most interesting part of my life, I guess, I'm not exactly like a famous comedian that tours around America and, has parties with Playboy models or whatever. I just go to work and tell drunk people not to fall off the train platform. It's basically the highlight of my day. Of course, one of my jobs here this week's last week is the week of finals, These kids, they just look at their phones. They can't do anything like this whole semester. They just have to memorize like 20 sentences. That's all they have to do. And then they have to write those 20 sentences. So like every single day in class, I'm just like drilling the vocabulary and drilling the sentences. And so anyway, we had the test today, and they didn't. Oh, doorbell, got a package. They hold on. Let me pause this. All right, through the miracle of movie magic, I'm back. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, these kids all failed the test. Like maybe they got like 5 out of the 20. And, I just got to give them a passing grade anyway, because that's how we do it over here at this school, That's how they do it over here at this school. It's a sports university, Nobody cares. Nobody cares about English, And the director of the program there, he just, like 3 weeks ago, they sent us our schedules for next year, and then this week they sent us an email. They're like, "Oh, we're negotiating with the department. We might not be able to offer you all the classes that we promised you, you know. And you know, I know you could have used that information a month ago, so you could apply for new jobs, but oopsies. So we'll see what happens next year. Hopefully, we'll still have some classes to teach there. Otherwise, I gotta figure out some way to make money. I don't know. I could sell the liquids that come out of my body. You know, if anyone wants my blood, my plasma, my diarrhea, I'll sell it to you. I can put it in a jar. You know, it's fungible. And the supply is limited. You know, Bitcoin's only 21 million. Well, my diarrhea in a jar, that's only one. You know, and if Bitcoin's selling for 60,000 and there's 21 million of them, just imagine how much my diarrhea in a jar is going to sell. You know, I get at least $1 million for that. You know, anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.